Good morning. As always is until the end of time, every other Monday, I am glad to join you at 3:30 a.m., sometimes 4:30, and we just take our time doing some funny little logic puzzles. How's it going, y'all? I hope you have woken up well, or have at least been doing well throughout your day, if you are Himemirie and you've been already awake for a while. Balatro, Limbus Wordle. Yeah, I thought, considering what happened last time when Kim Ji-hoon didn't give us the deets for, like, a solid good while, I thought, you know what, maybe we'll pass the time with Limbus Wordle. Give me just a second, and I'll make this post. But nah, good morning. I am feeling good. It's weird how quick you get used to this kind of routine. But I'm hoping that with the new Heishou, that Heathcliff actually has a promising burn unit. Hey, zombie, good morning. Thank you very much for the sub, Dexert. Today's when the kit releases. Yep, it is every other Monday we get new kit information. The only question is, what time will we get it? Because it's usually sometime between this hour and the next. But we can check out the promotion videos just to get a better sense of it. It's your first time catching your stream, welcome Tenko. I hope you're having a wonderful time. For a jump scare, and I'll do it again. Dear God, if in the next ranking video you see, you will know that I will absolutely do it again. Thank you for making the time, by the way, zombie. But how about we start this off easy? Before we get into maybe just, reanalyzing the trailer, or refreshing repeatedly for the kits, let's just take it easy and enjoy ourselves a little Limbus Wordle. That's fine. Do you know about Kamuever's internet? He's Australian, so I'd imagine it's not great. Let's see. I had to end his daily stream streak? Rest in peace, man. Pour one out for him. I know that's one thing he prides himself on. One thing I will pride myself on, however, is not screwing up a daily Limbus Wordle. Actually, is this daily or endless? Let's just make sure it was daily. I'm not gonna look at chat for this. And for those that are coming in, just so y'all know, we will be going over the kits as they release. New information on that should be coming anytime between now and in the next hour or so. Usually it's between now and the next 30 minutes. Let's start off with an ID that has 3 of the same attack type. Let's go 3/. I'll go Ryoshu. Alright, so this is not an ID that has 3 of the same attack type. Understood. But the skill 1 was basically right. Okay. This one might be a little more tricky than the usual bear, but we know they've got at least 1 2-coin slash. Let's take a look at Devyat Rodion, because I think she's got a 2-coiner Lust skill 1 slash. That she does, but it is not going to be the same. Alright, let's see. At least you know it's a 3-coiner there now, but what else? Does Celsius Sinclair have that? I don't want to entirely look. I kind of want to go off of memory. I feel like it can't be any of the Blade lineage, actually. Unless it's one of the weird ones that have Pierce. Let's try, Blade lineage Faust? No, I suppose not. Oof, okay. Well, I guess I could try going for figuring out who the other, or what the other 2 skills are. If it's not Slash, it is probably Pierce? I don't normally see a lot of Bluntos, you know? In the second half. So let's see. Not impossible. Thank you very much for subscribing. Wait, nah, I don't want to miss it. That was a long name. I'm sorry I missed you. Let's see. But if we know it's Slash at the start... Oh god, who do I know that's Slash at the start, but then not Slash later? It should narrow it down a lot, but is my memory croaked? It could be, it could be. I looked down at everyone here today. It could be RB Chef de Cuisine Ryoshu. I don't think her first slash is Lust, though. I think that's her last slash. So then, I'm also not looking at chat, because I don't want to get spoiled, by the way. I could check on she... Oh, but it's not Dawn, that's the issue. Thank you for subscribing. Shirensu. Oh, am I gonna overthink this into oblivion? Please, no. Let's try... Oh god, I just want to go through it. I just want to find something else. I could try... I think I'm overthinking it. Let's run with... God, that really is the end of it, isn't it? Let's just start going down Pierce. Night Owl's Captain McGregor. No Pierce, so it actually is blunt. We know that it is / blunt. With lust and envy. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna do a quick refresh just in case we missed it. Just in case anything new came up. And just think about it. No, nothing new. / blunt. That makes me feel like it's W Corp. Wait. No, maybe not W Corp, but Multi-Crack Office Faust? That's it. Okay. We're good. We're so good. Okay, Streak is still alive. We're happy. All right. Cool. And yep, looks like a good chunk of chat also got it too. Okay. So, with that in mind, let's take a look at the guide. Let's see. And also we can just chat for a bit. This is like any time we have before the ID drops, we can just chill for a little bit. I don't know how they're gonna make a cross fusion for two of the hardest to maintain status work. I don't have high hopes for Dawn. I don't know if they're going to try to make a big cross. I know that's one of the big things for Season 6. I guess Season 5 as well. I feel like Dawn's more speed-based, right? Here. Let me make sure the browser audio's up. I know I sometimes miss that, so... Audio mixer, audio jungle, even. Properties. Let's get this going. Oh, I see Kirby-Yosh in there. Hello there. New identity extraction. Let me just make sure this is playing.
Limbus company.
Oh yeah, that is playing. Let's turn that down. Thank you, Heathcliff. Hey, Kirby-Yosh! Forever my hero. It's good to see you, mate. I hope you're having a wonderful morning or day wherever you are. Love me a good French roast. Woo Branch 2. Haste Rupture? That's probably my thought. Haste something. I think this is a haste unit. Do you know the keywords for Dawn from the trailer? Not necessarily, but we do have a good idea of what she's gonna be like. It's implied. So a lot of what we do, for those that are just coming in who have never been to one of these streams before, we do a lot of logic puzzling. We work out based on a lack of information and also the information we're given, kind of like a Sudoku puzzle, how these IDs work. The actual stats and the actual, statuses they run with are very hard to determine from the guide alone or from the video trailer alone, so I don't usually rely on that, but it can be helpful to fill in some gaps, but I feel like this Dawn is haste, and Heathcliff is burn. Good morning from GMT, good morning. Okay, this is also very precious. I feel like Dawn is now being regulated to getting some of the more cutesy IDs, and I don't know entirely how I feel about that, but... The animations are really nice. I gotta give it to him. Anyway, let's see.
Limbus company.
Alright. The orb has found itself here. Faust has taken notice. Dawn also talks about being very cold in this. Yeah, and very sick. But I don't think that will necessarily have anything to do with the ego, or with the ID rather. We'll see. Actually, let me go play by play. So normally this will be the skill 1. 1 hit, 2 hit. So likely a 2-coiner. 1, 2, 3, 4. That could be anywhere from a 3 to a 4-coiner. Sometimes they merge it. I do like how they have this little impact. It makes me want to say it's tremor, but there's usually a different sound effect with a more quake that goes along with it. That implies it's tremor. You see the blue in her hit effects? Hold up. Look at that speed. She's got to be haste somehow. That's what I'd assume. Wait. I want to look at chat on this. It's a break from Lamangedon, spooky in comparison. It's a break, maybe, but I feel like Lamangedon was the break. It's sinking? Wait. Okay. I'm curious. You're saying it's sinking. It's sinking. How can you tell? Let me read. Tremor Rupture, QH Dawn is sinking. Dawn is sinking. Elite Ball Dawn, Fur's wet. Forget about Queen of Hatred. That ID does not feel like sinking. Like constantly soaked in water. I see the blue in her hit effects. Frame by frame, the hit effects. Okay. Let's go back. I'm still learning to get the tells from the videos. So that's very interesting. Oh, was it the little blue? Wait. Is it this? Oh, is this the sign that it's sinking? That little blue tint? Interesting. Okay. You know, a sinking Heishou does fit the bill. Also, can we talk about that? This is called the Wei Heishou pack, and we had Wei who had the Wu Heishou pack. Whatever, I'll come back to that. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So skill 3, potentially 5, unless I missed one. Sorry, I just want to double check. 2. No, that is the skill 3, but if I go back... No, that's even further. That's the skill 2. How many times is that skill shown? Okay, that is a counter. So she's got a clashable counter. Cool. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this is the skill 3, possibly upgraded. 4 or 5 coins makes sense. Tremor Burst, maybe? I'm not really sure what this effect means. Let's see, 4 coin skill 3. I think skill 3 is a 4 coin. Very real possibility. I think any non-charge ID Don getting a 5 coiner skill would be scary. Possible defense power up Heishou? Maybe? Only Adepts have skill 3 twos. Y'all have picked up on that. Okay, there's still more to learn. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, let's see. Do you see the gold droplets dropping off of her? Not inherently. Hold up. You're talking about the particle effects? Like... I'll wait until we get to here. Oh wait, no, that was a great example. Yeah, like these little effects. This little drop. I swear that better not be mucus. There's no way it's mucus. Oh, yeah. I don't think she's Tremor. There's no burst sounds. I don't think she's Tremor. The only thing that's like Tremor is yellow. But I do find it interesting whatever the status that's on this poor Shihua something bozo is. It could indicate that she's self-sinking. Interesting. In a way that would be kind of fair to all Heishou. But... But I don't hate the idea of a self-sinking unit. That would be cool. No news yet. But okay, let's see. So we got signs of sinking. Haste sinking would also be interesting. And now we've got... By the way, can I just say? I feel very relieved that Heathcliff's very likely first burn unit, like 95% chance burn, is an Adept, which means it's probably a good burn unit. And I don't know about y'all, I did not care for you, Sinclair, as a burn unit. He had a lot of competition anyway. Sunshower 2? Oh, yeah, that's right. Sunshower had that. Alright, 3 coiner. Almost certainly burn. 2 coiner. I'm saying coiner based on impacts. I'm not necessarily saying that's how many coins they have, by the way. Let's see. 1, 2. That looks like it could be 3. 4 max. Since it's a skill 3. Actually, that wasn't a skill 3, was it? I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember. I'm gonna go back. Sorry. Let me just finish my coffee here. Also, unfocused volley on 3 is fun. Okay. Oh, that might have been the counter. Okay, let's see. Alright. 3 hit on skill 1. 1, 2 on skill 2. 1, 2, 3 or 4 on skill 3. And then I feel like this has to be the skill 3, right? Because wasn't it upgraded as well? Unfocused volley, 3 attack weight, at least 3 coins. Yeah. Then we've got 1, 2, 3, and then maybe an actual 3 attack weight hit on several. I'm very interested to see where this lies. One of those might have been a clashable counter. Probably was. And then if we think about it, he has a clashable counter? Yeah, likely. Conditional skill 2, perhaps. The second was the counter? I think that's likely it, because we could see there was the... If I go back... Yeah, there. If we've got, like, that little, big sparking clash, that's probably it, if I had to guess. Lord Hung Lu cameo, yeah. Then S2 has an animation for when it gains more coins like Sinclair's. But why would it be S2 unless the S2 also gets it, right? Because we already know the skill 3 has 2 versions because it deadass plays it twice. You know? The one where he laughs is probably his S2, I think so. Is it gonna be a self-burn She style unit? Considering Heathcliff, that wouldn't be too out of character. Probably has a normal guard. Unless this man has 5 skills, including a skill 3-1 and a skill 3-2, I doubt it. Either way, I wouldn't be so sure that they do self-harm damage, like self-burn. Like, it's not impossible since it's Heishou and that's kind of their thing in lore. But I wouldn't guarantee it. Man, these guys are just quiet right now. It's only been 15 minutes, but still. Self-burn tracks with Heathcliff too? Yeah. In fact, let's, let me see. I don't have Limbus up on stream, which is fine. Here. Let's pull this back up. That'll do. I want a little more noise. While we got this up, let's take a look at Limbus itself. Properties, Limbus company. Do I have it hidden? No. I need to hide the window capture. That's more like it. If we take a look at you, Sinclair, which, by the way, I think is probably the worst read I've ever made on a unit ever since I started doing this. Not by much, though. I just thought he would be better at healing SP. You see a trigger on skill end and Sinclair does it? Wait, let me reach out on this. You think you might buff Heathcliff? 100%. He's an adept. He's got him. Want to check their sins from the trailer? I do. I would like to check their sins from the trailer. Wait, you can see him getting burn damage by the end of their skills. Really? Hold on, I want to see that. This is interesting. I feel like I'm learning with y'all. I feel like this is very educational. All right, hold up. Let's see. Actually, no, we can keep that up. Let's go back. You said he has burn by turn end, right? Like by turn end here? I doubt it's on this one, right? Yeah, that's just showcasing the combo attack. Let's see. And then after the attack... Ah, no. No, for S1 and 2, Heathcliff has LCE mechanics? Oh, let's find out. Hold on. Hold up. Alright. Come on, Clucky. Come on, Heathcliff. Oh, you said skill 1, skill 2. Why am I still on the skill 3? Let's just go back to the start. Alright. And I'll turn this down. Okay. Oh, you do see some burn on him. That's true. Okay, yeah, I see it. Right here, yep. Something about the burn effect just makes me happy, too. But no, you're right, that's personal burn. Unclashable counter? Alright, I think that's the second one up. Alright. Yep, there we go, unclashable counter, so that was the one. Hey, Kirbyush! Thank you, I did catch it. I really like doing these now. Like, the more I do these kit reviews, the more fun it is to see the little tricks that you can use to identify what's going on. Oh, no, that's after? Wait. Burn before, thank God. Burn unit, more like burn unit. Hold up. Use gain their statuses when burning. Let's see. Go back to Heathcliff's skill 1 and skill 3. Okay, skill 1. End of skill 2. Skill 3. We see some energy here. Let's see. That's part of the use identity. I'm not seeing this self-inflict burn, but this guy is also moving damn fast. So who really knows? Yes, the skill 1 might have been the easiest one. Let's just go back to the skill 1. Let's see. Burn more things than a fucking skill 3 clash loss? Wait. Is this out yet? I think you're probably talking about Sinclair, right? You're probably talking about Sinclair. Yep, it's not out yet. Okay, let me just read this. Let me read chat. Chinkle will go cog on his kit, that's it. A little burn VFX before he clashes. I think it'd be interesting if, energy is Blood Flame. Yeah, that's true. That is Blood Flame. We already know that from you, Claire. Is the Ascended version of skill 3 a 5 corner? Do you think the final 2 attacks are a merged one? I think they're probably a merged one. Things that are that fast tend to be merged. But yeah, we did see that burn happen at turn end. I did see the flame appear at the start, but just so that we get it logged for chat. Oh, did it not appear at the start? There it is. There it is. So counter / skill 2. Cool. Cool. The IDs are coming out in like 10 minutes? Yeah. Sometimes they come out at this hour. Sometimes they come out at a later hour. That's just how it happens. Oh, wait, did I need... Wait, no. Hold on. Did I mess up daylight savings time again? Was I able to just wake up at the regular hour? I don't think I was. I think this was fine. I think this was correct. Yes, kit reveals soon. Dorbing time? What? Wait, Ari, why are you saying dorbing time? Nah, they're late. Okay, cool. That's nice. That might be why he takes burn. Bloodflame probably would do that. Here. Let's just pull up Bloodflame as a little reminder. It's Daemon Sheep? Okay. Oh, it's Dorbing time. I see. Dawn Orb. Understood. Alright. Let's go back and observe Bloodflame. Max attack is 3. Unit inflicts +1 burn and rupture potency with its base skills. So, who knows? Oh, no. He's gotta be Rupture, right? If he's gonna use Bloodflame, I imagine it's gotta be Rupture, because at the very least, the same branches do the same thing. Okay. Heal 3 SP upon staggering or killing an enemy, unless he has a special Bloodflame, which he might. If this unit has max when the above effect activates, get 1 offense level up and 1 haste next turn, lose 1 stack. Which kinda underwhelming, at least when it was on you, Claire. But let's see. If I go to skill, let the smell burning blood, fuel my rampage, Bloodflame Massacre. Inflict burn. Apply 2 burn to target and self. Is there any other skill when he gains burn? On Clash Lose, that's what that one fellow was saying earlier. Okay. And then they convert to unbreakable coins on Bloodflame. Alrighty. Cool. And then Game Foul. Ah, right. Passives. Cool. Excellent. Let's get Battle Drunk. On hit against units with 7 Rupture. Highest resin times 50% chance to inflict 1 burn. Which was fine. I mean, 4 times per turn is nice, but I don't think it does too much. Gain Bloodflame if you have burn. Was there any other means to get Bloodflame, or was that it? I think that probably was it, right? Because it's a... it's a Heishou. They like using their counter and getting whatever they want, and that was like the only way they get it. Oh well. Might be wrong, TBH. You might be wrong. Things can change with IDs on the fly, or at least when new stuff comes up. When an ally with the fastest speed inflicts burn or rupture potency, their skills inflict 1 burn and rupture potency. Nice. Okay. So we know it could be self-burn, but like maybe not a great proccing on self-burn. Probably the counter that'll do that. At least it likely won't have to lose to do it, right? Well, you do gain the Bloodflame for free at least, so there's that. Skill 3 gives 1, unlike the other Heishous. That is true. You're right. Okay. Hold on. Let me just refresh and see if we've got the Dorb coming in. Has the Dawn Orb landed yet? Not yet. Alrighty. That's a-okay. Let's see here. We've got... any given dungeon that has HP for conditionals which will affect health. Alright. Wouldn't it be funny if Dawn got 2 Rupture Sinking IDs in one season? That feels specific. I mean, she does have a new... This is a new Heishou pack. It's the Wei branch. And if we go by... filter by the most recent, which... Wow. I thought Blade Lineage Storm was older. Oh well. I feel like... The last time we got a Sinking Dawn was... Technically here, but this is barely a sinking unit. This is more of a charge unit than anything. Like, Lobotomy Ego Dawn, more than anything, is just a scaler that is a living explosive. I think it'd be cool to have a Sinking Dawn. I think that'd be nice if I go to my Sinking team and look for team comps. Like, this is a solid unit overall. I just wouldn't say for Sinking. She's the only Sinking Dawn? Yeah, she's not. She's more of a charge unit than anything. Ryoshu, of course, also not a sinking unit, but also just funny SP. Last time was the only time we got a Sinking Dawn? Yeah, same difference. Sinking's been eating here, and not much else. Sinking is kind of due for some more units, ain't it? We did have a good chunk of Sinking from Season 4, but I think we could do with it. I mean, Mariachi Sinclair does not need to be the best sinking unit either, right? Yeah, he could do with an upgrade too. Ah well. But no, I'd take that, especially a speedy sinking unit. Oop. Let me just juice this. It's been 2 seasons? Yeah, I think they're due, right? Who else is due? Because Burn had some juice in Season 5. I don't think they're due anytime soon. Tremor's been eating. Bleed has... It's been a hot minute for some Bleed, but they had Prince of La Manche Land, and they had, like, most of Season 5. Poise, I think, is generally fine. I don't think Poise is in too much of a hurry. They've been sprinkling that in for a good while. Charge is eating. Charge is eating pretty well. I don't think you need to worry about that. Why do I have you here? Oh, because you're my Cassetti team user, right. We'll put W Corp Rousseau up there. And we also just got this. Yeah, and then Rupture clearly doesn't need anything else. So yeah, sinking, it feels like, is due for something. Guys, this magical girl Dawn, which technically is sinking? I'm pretty sure you're joking. Or if you're not, that's technically true. Let's see. Do we want to do another Wordle? I'm kind of itching for endless Wordle, and we can do like a little chatty chat. We can do like Q&A while we wait for them to come up. W Corp agenda must be maintained. Yeah, I mean, they're doing a good job. The Heishou are nearly taking over every ID. The only sinner that doesn't have a Lord of Daguanyan unit, like if I go over to Rupture. If I go over to Rupture, and we open this up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then with Heathcliff and Dawn, that's gonna add 2 more Heishou and make 11. Only Merceau will be without any kind of Heishou or Lord of Hongyan Honglu's story unit. It's mad. It's 100% mad. Yeah, Oh yeah, thanks Kirbyyosh. Oh, you guys want to hear about my plan on how to get 100 chicken nuggets? So, like, I found out recently that you could buy 100 chicken nuggets from McDonald's, at least in the US, for like 35 bones. And I was thinking it'd be really fun because, you know, streaming makes me hungry. Because he's a thumb capo. No. Give this a look. I'll address that in a second. I also don't have that ID, but still, I can address it anyway. I thought, you know what? With the Bokgak, you try to get the minimum number of turns possible, right? So what if I get 100 chicken nuggets and get several streamers on deck? Chicken nuggets don't have bones? No, I pay 35 bones. No, that's 20 nuggets? No one is paying $35 for 20 nuggets, unless you're responding to someone else, Ari. 100 chicken nuggets for 35 bones in Texas. And I was thinking, you know, why don't I take the opportunity in the, in the new Refraction Railway Bokgak to just make a challenge and get some Project Moon creators on this, where I eat 1 chicken nugget per turn and try to survive to the end. I want to see if I, under the threat of gastrointestinal punishment, can finish a Refraction Railway quicker. I think that would be very fun. The only issue with this is that literally no other Project Moon creator wants to do this with me. If you're on chicken nuggets, you must redo the whole thing. Okay, but then I just have no chicken nuggets. You're not surviving those nuggets. I think I can do it. Most normal freight challenge? Kind of, actually. But I thought it'd be so cool. Like, I think that would be such a cool challenge to do with other people, but literally no one else wants to do it. I asked Rie, she said her tummy hurt. I asked Ezgu, he said his tummy hurt. I asked Sunil, he said 100 chicken nuggets cost him like 100 bones. And it turns out, that's actually kind of true. I checked Canada's prices on chicken nuggets. It's like 70 USD, which is almost 100 CAD. It's kind of mad how much more expensive it is. Let's see. I asked Kamui, who said yes, but he actually hasn't played Refraction Railway yet. So he wants to do it on his own normal style first. Oh, God. And so, like, the normal people that I would typically want to stream this with just don't want to do it. Opalu wouldn't want to play Refraction Railway. Bean wouldn't want to play Refraction Railway. Friggin' Yokumi wouldn't want to play Refraction Railway. I asked Yokumi if they wanted to play Refraction Railway. They said, brother, all my units are level 35. God, no. Oh, Lord. Lehang Gaming? I like to make sure that I've got some experience with someone before I stream with them one-on-one. But, oh my God. What normal person would do a 100 chicken challenge anyway? Kamui was open to it. Kamui said, yeah, that's easy. And to be fair, Suno was open to it too. It was just the price of the nuggets. Ezu isn't here? Not today. Nah. Get ready to become green pippins with the board when the kids draw. Yeah, no, I got the board. Don't worry. I got the vision board. So for those who don't know, for those who haven't been here for the recent streams, if I pull that up, let me get a new window capture. We'll pull this in here. Yeah, GIMP. And then, do not fucking eat 100 nuggets. I don't have to if I get good at the Refraction Railway. I'll make a team before it, don't you worry. This is the vision board. When the units drop, we will be using this to explain how they work. If I want to give you guys a certain example, I can show you the vision board for Zhang Office Ishmael and how that worked. Let's see. Where is it? Is it? Okay, it's more recent than that. And then we can just have a little talky time if it keeps going this way. Let's see. Kanto 9, Kanto 8. Normal. How about... I guess that's weird. It's not in the history. That's fine. I'll just pull it up normal style. We'll put this in phase 3. So here's the vision board for Zhang Ishmael. There we go. Oh, the Dorbs dropped? The Dorbs dropped. Okay, wait. No, this is not a drill. It's dropped. Let's go. Whew! All right. Refresh. Okie doke. Scroll down. Ooh, and the Bok... Okay, the Bokgak is dropped. Let's just take a look at the Bokgak. Let's do that. Actually, hold up. I think I can get some better pictures. Hold on. Limbus Company Twitter. Right. Oh, no, it's Limbus Company Steam. Not Twitter, Steam. Limbus Company on Steam. Let me find the news. Oh, it doesn't have it up yet. Whatever, I'll just go here. That's fine. All right. Let's see. So you need to be 833, which, sure, whatever. Composed of 13 stations. Yep, okay. This is probably news for people that didn't see the first Refraction Railway in Season 1, so I will give it a little more attention. So Refraction Railway had a total of 13 stations. This was before Project Moon invented chain battles and learned to daddy chill. The Dorb has been deployed. We'll get to the Dorb in a second. Chill. Oh, you can't see it? Duh. Thank you for saying something. Let me pull this up. Let's get window capture. There we go. Thank you for saying something. It had 13. Yeah, it had 13. There we go. Yeah, before Refraction Railway 4, these had like maybe around 10 to 13 fights. You didn't want to play Refraction Railway 2. That had like 30 fights. And a lot of them were the same one over and over. All right, let's go. So for 13, it's very simple. Just go all the way down. You need to beat 833. And then what line will you travel? Oh, you can choose between line 1 and 5 now. That's so nice. All right, drive tab. Make a team by deploying your load of identities and ego. Unlike in previous railways, even if you're in the middle of a run, any changes made to the currently deployed units will be reflected. Okay, so this is saying that in this railway, if you level up your identities or thread spin them or uptie them, it will affect your current run. I feel like there might be an exploit in there, but who knows? R2 is miserable. To some, I get how it was miserable. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of my favorite because you could be in that one literally forever. You could literally just ascend forever if you wanted. Refraction Railway was some of the funniest shit ever. Yeah. All of them have done that? Wait. Oh, okay. That's cool. Major changes. Bokgak will have a new recommended uptide level of tier 4 and level 55. That makes sense. The enemies will be adjusted or change. And so, this was back when Project Moon and Limbus didn't have a ton of enemies to throw at you. So you're gonna see a lot of mooks from seasons 1 and 3. You'll get You'll get classic enemies like the G-Corp manager, Ida, Guido. You'll get the telepole dog, or the, I'm gonna be honest, I forget. What even was that sucker's name? I gotta go to the ego to remember. Telepole was Alleyway Watchdog, right. We'll get the Alleyway Watchdog, as anyone loves it. You'll actually, I think it's the only time you fight the Alleyway Watchdog and Headless Ichthyeus at the same time. And it ends with My Form Empties, yep. Anyway, let's see if it changed here. Once the station is cleared, sinners will now recover HP and dead sinners will be revived. SP values will carry from one station to another. Revived sinners will retain their pre-death SP values as well. That is different? Oh, wait, this is going to use a 5-member chain battle? Wait, that's actually kind of cool. You have to have 7 backups. Have we done that before? Because this was back in Season 1, so we had 5 sinner fights. Oh, I like that. Please note that the lobotomy ego from the latest lobotomy wall will have positive starting SP gifts. Faction Early 1 uses the chain battle system. In chain battles, backup units will fill. Backup units will receive starting SP buffs, and backup units further back will receive greater SP buffs. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. You can enter the station only when you have selected both your deployment and backup units, 5 and 7 units respectively. Okay, they didn't have backup units back in when this was first released, so now you have to select them all, as with every Faction Railway. And major changes, I'll be getting to the Dorb soon. You'll have 5 identities. It'll be focused encounters. A defeated ally will give you ego resources. That's kind of nice. And then you can redo some stuff. Okay. Reaching 100 turns in a single station will count as defeat. Observation logs will give you a damage bonus. That's something. Now the option to display battle hints with gimmicks. And then there are records. Okay, that's it. These are the rewards if anyone wants to screen cap it really quick. They look kinda nice, I suppose. Especially the tickets. And if you clear this within some number of turns, who knows? You can review the conditions, who cares? We got the IDs, who cares? It's ID time. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, so we have, let me see if I can get better quality images. I'll pull these up now so you guys can start reading them, but I want to see if I can get better quality images. Because they usually have that on Steam. Let's refresh. I might have to wait. I might have to wait. New identity target extraction. Nope, here we go. And then open image in new tab. Heathcliff, open image in new tab. You guys can't see it yet, but you will. Wait, what? Okay, no, that's a 2-imager. And then Dawn is a 1-pager? Dawn is a 1-pager. Okay. Cool. We'll throw these suckers up. 1, 2, 3, and I'll do the obligatory shill. There we go, there we go, there we go. You can't read the moves. Is it still hidden? No, it should be hidden. It shouldn't be hidden now. Anyway, I will do the obligatory shill, and then we'll get to it. Oh, like, repost, quote. Ooh, there we are. Yo, all right. Finally, Sinking Dawn. We're reviewing the kits now. Actually, people are gonna complain if I say Sinking Dawn. Finally, a real Sinking Dawn. We're reviewing the kits now, live, link in replies. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. All right, heading off to read it myself, enjoy. View that, link, post. Okay, cool. Now let's start with Dawn. So we've got a new status called Shattermark. Let's take a look at the passives. Lament of the Lost Sheep. Okay, this one is just for Hong Lu's Lord ability. Let's change this up and go to TKT. All right, it'll inflict sinking upon inflicting rupture potency, so it's kind of like with what Sinclair has. That's fine. All right. Gain Burgeoning of Horns, we'll keep that in mind. Let's take a look at the passives, actually. Shattermark, take more damage from Gluttony and Gloom skills. Units with SP change their panic type to Shattermark. Oh, you inflict this, okay. I was a little worried. Units without SP lose clash power. Oh, Shattermark is what the bozo had in the trailer, probably. Okay. Lose clash power without SP. That's kind of nice. Reduce stack. The effect's not cumulative. Inflicting will replace the current value with the inflicted value. Got it. So wait, does Dawn get a new Echoes of the Manor? That's kind of funny. That's really funny. Okay. Apply the units without SP conditional to certain ways that have SP but can't change the panic types? Sure. Low morale, lose clash power, lose defense level. Lose clash power, lose defense level. I would assume it's the same amount of clash power lost, but more defense level lost. Burgeoning of Horns, unit-based skills inflict more rupture potency and sinking potency, reduce stack. Is this another sinking rupture? This is another sinking rupture. At least it seems to be more dedicated to sinking. We'll see, we'll see. All right, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. This is also, we're not going to look at it yet, but Clashable. Project Moon, I don't think that's a guard. I feel like that's a counter since it says on hit. Oh well. Cincture? Yeah, it's cincture. All right, let's look at the other passive. Explosive Battering Ram. Deal minus target's SP divided by X% more damage against targets at less than 0 SP. Okay, so it's got some other similar sinking style buffs. We like that. Deal more damage for every rinking on the target. Strengthen this effect and its max value against targets without SP. Cool. If you've got BOH, the last component's unit's base skills deals more damage. When attacking skill slot equipped. Oh, when attacking a skill slot equipped with the defense skill, deal even more damage with the last coin. So if they're guarding or trying to be defensive, this is who you want to send. When clashing with a clashable guard skill, gain clash power. Interesting that it says clashable guard specifically. Okay. Speaking of which, let's look at this unit's clashable guard. Ha 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 ha. No, the counters is a 2-coiner gluttony, which means you have 2 gluttonies. Gain final power for every rinking on the target. Gain burgeoning of horns, inflict rupture, inflict sinking. Simple as. Okay. Then we've got blunts all around. Let's go into skill 3s. Somehow still a pretty simple unit overall. So we've got crushing horns. Then we'll go over to skill 2 and skill 1. Let's look at crushing horns. Gain coin power for every rinking on the target. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I should have a notepad up. What am I doing? All right. How could I forget? That was the one major thing I need to put up. So, I'm gonna copy this. You guys can read the skill 3 in the meantime. Let's see. Wait, can you still not see the unit? Oh no, I'm just not live. That's fine. You can. I just wasn't up to date on my stream preview. That's fine. Let's copy this. Make a new image. You won't see my notepad just yet. I'm just setting it up. Let's go with, what were you called? What's your name? Your name is Heishou Pack Wei Branch Don Quixote. Okay. Heishou Pack Wei Branch Don Quixote. We've got the summary up. We've got the breakdown with the passives. Custom statuses. Then we'll say clashable counter here. And then remove these. Remove this. And then that'll do. Okay, let me make a new window to add on here. How about we do this new window for Notepad? Okay. Notepad++, since the name's already used for whatever reason. There we go. Okay, and then I'll shrink this down a little. Yeah, there's gonna be some real estate we're mixing in here. I think what I'll do is I'll start off by having this be smaller so that y'all can easily see the skill. Like, you will not be able to read this, and I will not expect you to read this until I enlarge it later, okay? That's how we'll do it. So let's go down and check on custom statuses again, just so that I can get these down. We've got Shattermark. Shattermark will deal more damage from Glut and Gloom. Custom Custom panic type. Units with HP or units with SP. Units with SP will get new low morale and panic effects, which are lose clash power, lose defense level. Lose clash power, lose defense level. Which again is not defense power level or defense power, that's just level. And then custom statuses, burgeoning of horns, which is a buff, which inflicts more rupture and sinking potency. But you lose a stack every turn. When is that new for Heishou units? It is not. Okay, then we got passives. So passive, I'm not really gonna count the Lord Honglu one because that feels very obligatory. So let's skip over to Explosive Battering Ram. Explosive Battering Ram. Deal more damage when target is at, let's say, negative SP. More damage for every rinking on target. Stronger against targets without SP. And then with BOH, last coin of base skills deals more damage. Okay, so we see the vision on why we'd want that, since it's with all of the base skills. And then deals more damage against enemies with defense skills. Extra clash power against clashable guard. Okay, there we go. Now let's get over to the skill 3 proper. There we are. Cool. We've got, so we can best see the vision. The skill 3 is Crushing Horns. Let's put that down. I'll get to the clashable counter a bit later. Or, you know what, no, just get it out of the way, clashable counter, gain BOH next turn on use. Gain FP gain FP based on ranking. And then coin effects, inflict ranking. I'll just call it ranking since it does both. It's simple as. All right, now Crushing Horns for real. S3 Gloom. Okay, so this one gains coin power, no additional damage, just coin power. Gains coin power based on ranking. And then at combat start, with BOH. Oh, it's just when you have it? Nice. With BOH, convert all coins to UBs and deal more damage based on stack. Now that's gonna be important because we don't know necessarily, I'll probably look into it with the other existing units, if she just gets a max stack and loses it, which she probably does, or if she builds the stack. But if she builds the stack, then that's a lot of control on when you would use this, which is really nice. On use, gain BOH. And then coin effects, not terribly interesting. This is just ranking P and C. P/C. Let's say coin effects. Home, tab. And then this has no effect on the first coin, but on the fourth coin, deal more damage based on any of the panic type changing effects on target. Oh, so even if you have Echoes of the Manor, you'll deal more damage. That's cool. All right, I'm here for it. More damage based on effects that change panic type. Then on hit, deal slash damage equal to X% of this coin's final damage. I did not expect an effect that was similar to W Heathcliff, but fine, we'll take it. Deal slash damage equal to a part of the coin's final damage. I don't think it's going to be as good at its potential, at its peak, as Heathcliff's, but we'll see. Because Heathcliff is a whole monkey's paw to work with. Inflict Shadow Mark next turn, deal even more. deal more on Shattermark, and then inflict Shattermark next turn, plus sinking count with panic type changing effects. This might be what sinking really needs, actually. Hold up. I like that. I like that a lot. I like an Echoes of the Manor synergy. That's cool. All right. Bitstats on minus coin ID? That's true, because it does gain coin power, doesn't it? Wait, does it? Yes, it does gain coin power. Okay. All right, we've got the skill 3, which gives us already some painting to it. Potential man's ex-wife. Thank you very much, Starbuck. All right, seize the momentum, shatter the wall. That sounds like a bootleg name for Lobotomy Corp's motto. I kind of like that. Seize the momentum, destroy them all. Rinking, coin power based on rinking. And then we've got, by the way, how does this appear on stream? I want to see how it appears on stream. Oh, I gotta check through OBS. Hold up, guys. Just making sure this looks... Yeah, you can't really tell shit from that, can you? Oh well, we'll figure it out later. I just don't want to stream the direct monitor. So combat start. Combat start with BOH. The last coin becomes a UB and deals more damage based on BOH stack. So BOH stack, correct me if I'm wrong, but seems more important than Blood Flame on U Sinclair, which is kind of nice. All right. And then we've got the coin effects. We've got Rinking PNC. And then if this unit has Burgeoning Importance, do more slash damage. Okay, so that's kind of a trend. Got it. Last coin deals slash damage based on the final coin's final damage and BOH stack. That is interesting. Does the last one do it? No, but that is fine. It does still deal more damage with Shattermark. We've got Breakthrough. Okay. So skill 1. S1. Got if Shattermark on target, deal more damage. And then we've got more coin power on Rinking, and then coin effects. Rinking P and C. Very simple, does not need to be terribly complicated. Okay, that's a start. We can run with that. So let me just think that through here. I'm gonna check on Chad in a bit because I've been looking at my, doc. Fox's Hunt Chiefs waiting for a killer tagline for Spin-Up Project Moon Total War Game. That's true. Work for Panic Type Guide. You're making a Panic Type Guide, Outlet? Oh yeah, you should. Some people are probably gonna be on that. Impending Ruin, Wei got his own branch. Yeah, I wonder why Wei was a horse. I guess they just want to give him a horse and it's like a cultural thing. Oh well. Hello, Ham Ham Pong Pong. Or I'm sorry, Ham Pong Ham Pong. Okay, doesn't look like there's more deets on that. That's fine. Wei just means ram in Chinese. I assumed it was something based on that. I just think it's funny. Alright. Let's enlarge this. So we can talk about the vision, right? Not gonna lie, I'm feeling a little eepy. Get some water in me and I can start thinking a bit better. Okay. Well, first off, let's go to the summary. Rinking unit. This unit loves to do its rinking. In fact, let me just zoom in on this so you can see it better. All right, we got the entire breakdown here. If anyone wants to like get a slow view, you probably don't, unless you're insane. But rinking units likes to get max damage. She likes getting burgeoning of horns. BOH. There we go. Oh, Lord. Call her Dawn Ram. Let's see. No, I gotta come up with like a more cursed name because G-Tune is Gmail. We've got Pregger for Priest Gregor. We've got to get like. I could just say Wei Don and make it confusing for people that think it's Wei Yi Song. Or Sean for Sheep Dawn because it's wrong because it's a ram. Or Ron. We could call her Ron. I actually really like calling this Don Quixote Ron. What do you think, Sean or Ron? Hold on, start a poll. Sean or Ron? I actually like Ron spelled that way. That's so fucking funny. Okay. BOH. How do you get BOH? Get BOH from counter or from S3. I think those are the main ways you get it. Is that correct? I can look for the yellow highlight. You get it on use here. You get it on use here. It looks like you get it on use here. Okay. So yeah, from the skill 3 or from the counter. That's nice. You guys really like Ron. Oh, Sean the Sheep? Oh my god. Thank you, Mr. Sheep. You know, I'm gonna steal that. I'm gonna use that in the kit breakdown video. That'll be great. Ronald the grade 9 fixer. God damn it. Okay. Likes game bursting of horns. Also, likes being around sinking units that apply custom panic statuses. Mainly wuthering. Or wutherers. We'll say they're the wutherers. There we go. Luftdon. Okay, it looks like Ron's got it. I think Ron's it. Go check. Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. Let's see. Wait, guys, is the ID kit out? No. No, I'm just lying about everything. No, yeah, it's out, dude. Okay. Like swing runs and use that apply custom panic statuses. This track's been playing for a little bit. Let's change it up with something a little more chill. I just like HSR Crisis. It's a good theme. It's a very nice theme. So deal more damage when the target's at negative SP. More damage for every ranking on target. Stronger on Targer. Stronger against targets without SP. Likes being against non-SP targets. Abnormalities. So this kind of feels like a very basic Heishou, honestly. I'm trying to make sure that I'm not missing something, but this does feel like your basic Heishou. Use the counter, and then after you use the counter, get your funny status, throw out the skill 3, and then kind of lean into your plays that are vaguely rupture, you know? Oh, I guess I didn't check the support passive. Let's go on to that. Potential 2-star? I mean, it's a 3-0. Look in her eyes. How many neurons do you see there? I mean, she has gone clear animal mode. She's got those horizontal pupils, too. So there's that. Let's see. Let me hide the notepad and go down to the support passive because I did not get that. I think that's more just different and interesting because of the SP panic changing effects. However, I will get the support passive. Support passive. This one is flesh-rending horn growth. Oh, that sounds painful. I'm sorry, Dawn. Ally with the fastest speed. Fastest ally. I'm surprised I didn't see any haste on this unit, by the way. That's a little surprising. I could have sworn it would be like, oh yeah, I'm a ram. I want to go fast. On hit with the base attack skill hit against enemies with enough ranking. Inflict defense level down. God, if there's one relationship that Tremor has always maintained, not Tremor, if there's one relationship that Rupture has always maintained good ties with, it is defense level down, am I right? Oh dear lord. Rams hit really fast, they just hit hard? Okay, I suppose so. Okay, anyway, let's get back to the vision. Give me a second, because I know Shattermark is also important. I guess, yeah, the vision is partially in Shattermark, isn't it? So you inflict Shattermark with the skill 3's 4th coin? That's the only method? I think it's the only method, and that does matter. Deal with damage based on panic types. Deal slash damage based on Shattermark. And inflict Shattermark. Let's see. Take more damage from Gluttony and Gloom skills. I guess I'll look into Shattermark and similar panic changing effects. Likes skill 3 into Shattermark. So if I were to look at the vision just as is, the vision, of course, being like, hey, how's this ID meant to be used? Ignore everything under the... Actually, I'll just close this out. This is for a previous ID. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right, the vision. Use... It's very much a Heishou vision. Heishou vision. Use C counter to get BOH. Use S3 ASAP afterward for best effect. Inflict Shattermark. And then keep inflicting ranking P and C for best effect. And then what else? You'll get more slash damage against the enemy there. I guess this unit really does want to be on a team with more sinking effects, right? That's what makes most sense to me. Heishou type speech, that's what it's got to be. That's just what it has to be. Wonder how fast helps return her horns. Oh, that's just lore stuff. Howdy, howdy, pumpkin. Okay. 100% sure this is going to be a tremor unit. Yeah, no, apparently you can tell through the visual effects. With the team comp, though, despite being on a Heishou team, this unit is at home with Wutherers. More panic types means an easier time. Rupture can basically be ignored if there's enough sinking, right? I think so. She's wild. This is true. She is indeed wild. That will work with this. So team comp, Wutherers, sinking in general, I think is going to be more important. There isn't a lot to say with like blunt or slash. I guess anyone that has more gloom and gluttony, but like gloom in general is also helpful. Oh, you know who's good with this? You know who's really good with this? Zhong Ishmael. Zhong Ishmael would go super well with this. Oh my god. She's got like 4 ego, Ishmael in general. And if I take a look at... We're still looking at the positives, by the way, or like the hopes. If I take a look at Limbus itself... Let me hide this. If I take a look at Dawn. Like, let's take a look at Dawn's ego. She only has Fluid Sac. Oh, hello. Dawn Sheep, thank you, Curb, y'all. She do be sheep. Wait, would this do with Fluid Sac? Hold up. Tremor Burst, 25 SP damage. Does more with low morale and panic with extra damage. Passives. Ooh, with Gloom Resin? Wait. This could go really well with Fluid Sac. Inflict 10 sinking on corrosion. Oh, that's good. No, that's really good. I like that. I like that a lot. No, Fluid Sac Dawn you want. You must have. You need it. Fluid Sac Dawn plus. Check back on Days Ishmael. She has a unique panic type. She does. Like, Ishmael is also just generally going to be good with this. Like, Bygone Days was the uninvited, right? Yeah, the uninvited changes... Upon death, lost hacker heals her feet. Wait. Is it a unique panic type? She does Echoes of the Manor. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm saying, like, Echoes of the Manor is done by the Wutherers pretty well, too. Pretty much. So, yeah. People that have Dawn Fluid Sac are eating. Someone mentioned Red Sheet. This is technically a Rupture unit, so let's see. Inflict Twisted Curse Talisman, which, yeah, you could throw this into a Rupture team. When this effect expires, stack divided by 4. When taking 30 plus damage from a skill, gain 1 Rupture count. Is you can max out the stack. This is nice. I'll just reread it really quick. When taking 30 plus damage at max stack, take gluttony from damage equal to Rupture potency itself. Once per turn. When the effect expires, gain stack divided by 4. And it expires at turn end. But you get attack power down. I think you really need to get... I think this is only useful if you get the max gluttony resin, which, you know, more likely on a Rupture team, which is true. Deal plus 5% damage for Twisted Curse Talisman on target. Are you? I guess that's the second coin, so you will get it. Oh, and but inflict more rupture divided by 2. What about the corrosion? I guess the corrosion makes it easier to get the max Twisted Curse Talisman. And then not much more on that. It's just more rupture application. And then, yeah, this is good. I guess I can give this more attention on the rupture side. Does panic type stack? Panic types more kind of replace? Let's actually go back to the unit real quick, because it did mention something specific to that. Again, I don't want to spend too long on a unit that doesn't warrant it, because we can just study it forever. But I do think it's worth checking on. Let's see. This effect is not cumulative. Inflicting it will replace the current value with the inflicted value. So it looks like it is... It actually could be cumulative. Hold up. That is interesting. They might change it to where if there are 2 effects that do this. Because do we have a... We don't got Wu Brunch Song? No, I don't get all the IDs. I just upgrade all the ones I have. It's not a huge risk because I have to spend lunacy for it, and I don't care. I don't care to. It's not the top priority. I wonder if they're going to make a rule where if you have multiple panic changing statuses on an enemy, that one overrides the other. Because you can only have one panic type, I imagine. But I don't know. Do we have 2 different statuses that change panic type yet? Because I know there's the uninvited, but that's not a panic type, right? Let's see. Panic type stack, not same panic, but individual. Maybe. Please let it be stacked. I hope it stacks. Yes, like 4 now? Wait, what am I missing? What are the ones that echoes and uninvited? Wait, is uninvited a panic type? Hold up, thank you for subscribing, Joaquin. Let me double check that. Because if we go to uninvited, and in bygone days, uninvited, upon death, where does it say it changes panic type? This does not say it changes panic type. It just has on death effects, and that takes more damage. Impending Ruin, thank you. Okay, Impending Ruin, that is true. That is 100% true. Okay, so there is precedent. There is 100% precedent. Thank you. Okay. So there we've got, where's Impending Ruin? Hold up, is that from the skill 3? Ooh. Wait, where is Impending Ruin? There it is. Change the panic type to Ruin. There we go. Okay, yeah. So they can stack. Skill 2. Cool. They override one another, but you can stack them. Okay. That's super good to know. So then that wouldn't ruin it. That would not necessarily ruin this unit, which is good. If I try to see this unit from like a rupture perspective, though, I think that's all we need to do before we go on to like the final statements. If I try to see this unit from a rupture perspective, I mean, it's balanced in inflicting both rupture and sinking. It has 2 gluttony skills. Shattermark will also inflict more damage from gluttony skills. It will also inflict defense level down, which technically aligns with what Rupture likes, but not really. Only issue is that it changes panic type, which Rupture doesn't really fuck with. So if you try to put this on a Rupture team, Shattermark's not going to do as much, right? Because SP's not necessarily going down. Explosive Battering Ram, that's more dependent on sinking. SP's not really going down with that. I'd say this is more of a support for Rupture than Rupture supporting it. You know what I mean? But from what it seems like, yeah, okay. So if we go back to the notepad, I think we've got enough info to make the vision. Let's see. Also, I'll just put this down. Seems to support Rupture, but Rupture doesn't really support her. Okay. So the vision is basically this. Use your counter to get Bursting of Horns when you can. Get that. Use it quickly so that you can get your skill 3. I'd say you'd use this right before you get the skill 3 so that you can apply it. Then when you use the skill 3, you'll apply Shattermark. You'll get more Bursting of Horns. You'll deal more PNC, and you'll shuffle in. It's one of the more simple later units. So I don't even know if we really need a huge vision board for that. So we can do this. Hold up. Ooh, let me get GIMP back up here. GIMP. Wait, has GIMP always been appearing? Yes, but the notepad was blocking it. Okay. So there's Zhongmail. All right, vision board for Dawn. So for this, let me get a visual on the Dawn. Are they any good? Dawn seems pretty simple. I'd say this is the first pretty dang good syncing identity for Dawn in all likelihood. We haven't looked at Heathcliff yet. We're gonna get to Heathcliff after that. We're gonna put you on new layer. Put you up here. And then let's go into... I've been playing this for a bit. Let's change this over to Mad Rat Dad. There you go, there you go, there you go. Let's go into phase 1. And 128. Let's do 148. I think there's only like 2 phases to this. So phase 1. I don't need to do more with that. Actually, let's change this to black text so it's a bit easier to read. Phase 1, you want to use the counter. So let's get skills. Duplicate. Use the counter. Get. Oh, hold up. Let me just put this up here. There you go. Get. BOH. Her funny little custom status. And I'll get a little screening of that so you can see it. You forgot about the charge Heishou. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're right. I forgot about Center 14 Jeremy's charge Heishou ability. That's true. Anyway, let me get BOH here. Screenshot that. Paste it in here. And then select to put it to new layer. And then scale that up by like... to 50%. There we go. Get BOH. And then use skill 3. Duplicate layer. Use the skill 3. In order to inflict Shatter Mark. Then inflict Shatter Mark. Cool. Like, this should be pretty simple. I think this is a very by-the-books Heishou ID, so we don't need to worry too much about really understanding it. Like, for those that have been going through Season 6, this should be a very familiar round and round we go pattern. And then we'll add this here. Then we'll add this here. There we go. 2 new layer. There you are. So we inflict Shatter Mark. And then you kind of go ham, right? This ain't even that much. This ain't even that much. Are you sure? Can we agree that Hong Kong is just a zoo at this point? Oh, yeah, entirely. It's a human zoo. Undoubtedly so. And then we've got phase 2. Which, like, I worry I'm oversimplifying it a bit, but it really does feel like it's as simple as... I'll even put the green on this. It's as simple as Unga Bunga Sinking. Oh god, that's so green. That's so terrible to look at. Hold up. 256. I will put... Oh god. 256. Unga Bunga Sinking. That's gonna burn someone's eyes. Oh well, that's fine. That's fine. We do it like this. Like, there's a little bit where I'm oversimplifying here, but this really is the best end state. Select, grow, we'll say 12. Sour apple green. This is Kim Ji-hoon green. Thank you very much. I'll thank you to respect his good name. There we go. Select none. I'll even give it a little funny filter. Not bloom, not bloom. Filters, light and shadow, drop shadow. There we go. Alright, alright. So I think this is it, right? I think that's it. What else am I missing? I'm missing more Ronald Quixote. Now, if I'm live streaming, Venoya's rodents too. Unclashable attacks. I mean, no, it's not really unclashable, unless you're talking about this. A one-page ID in 2025. Rie, oh my god. This Dawn is so simple. This is such a simple creature, quite literally. Also, how you doing? I hope you're having a great afternoon? I think it's afternoon for you. Anyway, yeah, this is a really stupid, simple ID. And I think that's it. Let's think of how it could be ruined. I mean, there's always the casual, like, if I open this back up, we've got, if I really want to think of how this ID can be ruined, and chat, you guys help me out here. Help me out here. Help me. Because we've got the basic style, like, bad clashing plus bad syncing count application. I do not think you need to worry about rupture on this unit whatsoever, right? I don't think it's gonna be much. Negative count, I mean, negative count's there, count negative. Cap damage? Yeah, the damage cap is low, that's true. In fact, hold up. Let's take a look at something. Let's take a look at something else real quick. We gotta take a look at the latest Heathcliff. If I take a look at Heathy Deethy, like W Corp Heath, and his skill 3, his funny little skill 3, deals slash damage equal to charge 1d times 10% of this coin's final damage. If this caps out too low, then yeah, she can't be ruined. She's perfect spherical. This, you know, I can't lie about that. I'm probably gonna have to make the joke, the spherical joke, when we make the video. That's true. Battering room equipped ID has had clashing. You know what? I will say this. If the damage buff from BOH is minimal, or if the stack is less than 3, I think we might be able to get away with a stack of 2. Might be able to get away with this being a 2 stack, but I don't think being a 1 stack would work. I mean, it's gotta not be a 1 stack, right? Her clashing will be standard trust. I imagine it'll be standard. I think that's fine. We just have to think of, like, we thought of what the vision is. Now we have to keep in mind, hey, how is this bad? Could this be bad? How would this be made bad? Low morale, lose clash power, lose defense level. Like, it's like every other sinking unit where you just kind of erode the enemy. I guess similar to Tremor 2. I'm just trying to think. I really want to be pessimistic and cover all bases for a second. This one, you don't even need to worry about it being bad and clashing, really. The application's it's a very simple creature. It's a very simple creature. Like, even this, I suppose if the additional damage isn't that good, if the damage buffs are low, but it's very by the books. It's very by the books. If all damage buffs are low. If all damage buffs are low. I might try to find actual numbers to read into this with, but, like, I don't think there's anything too complicated that would make this ID too bad. So that's it. I think that's it. This is Dawn's first, probably proper syncing ID if I had to guess. Because it seems to really focus more on syncing. It's a very basic, like, unit for a Heishou. And we're good. I think that's it. Bah! Thank you. All right. Now we move on to the next one. We move on to the main event, which I guess is not the main event, but somehow isn't the main event. We've got, and you know, since it's chicken, we've got U-Branch Adept Heathcliff. All right, she'd be a great cat toy. This is true. This is accurate. Oh, you guys can't see it yet. Hold up. Let me fix that. We've got. Oh no, I did hide it. Never mind. U-Branch Adept Heathcliff. Okay, so as per usual, we start off with the passives. Oh, let's see. So I'll just copy. Oh, whoops. ZZ. To U-Branch Adept Heathcliff. Summary passives. Let's look at custom statuses first to get a bit of the flavor. Custom statuses. We've got 1, Battle Blood Instinct. Ooh, actually that? I'm sorry, hold up. You could probably put this as a logo for a chicken place, just saying. Battle Blood Instinct. Deal more damage based on stack. And wait. Turn end. This is the haste unit. Interesting. Turn end. Gain haste based on stack. Notice how it doesn't say that the stack depreciates or gets removed, which means that you either spend it or it's permanent, which I hope it's permanent because that would be really cool. Although that might be a new charge, so we'll have to see. All right, next. We've got passive is Game Foul, which, okay, cool. Deal gluttony % damage to Ulta's wrath damage? Huh. Okay, that's kind of neat. Sure, whatever. All right, cool. Flame Rooster's Death Defiance. Oh boy, we're going Hades on this. Excellent. Flame Rooster's Death Defiance. In this encounter, this unit takes damage that brings your HP down to 0, nullify the damage, then the HP cannot drop below 1 per turn. Then the next turn start, heal X plus burn on self. Wait, did Sinclair have this? Or any form of this that was Death Defiance? Hold up, let me just double check. I'm not seeing a way to stop him from dying yet. I don't think he had this. He just had... Did he have a way to heal? No, I think he just got more powerful the weaker he got. This is kind of nice. Will not let HP drop below 0 once for the turn, once per encounter. Call that, oh, and then turn start next turn, heal X plus burn on self percent HP and remove burn. That's kind of nice. That's really nice. And now here's the Sin passive. Gain offense level up and defense level up for every Y missing on self. Yep, that makes sense. Let's see. Bloody Storm of Blades. Gain off plus def level up based on missing HP percentage. Gain Battle Blood Instinct. So that's, you know, the guy's main status here. When under certain conditions. So, at Clash start. So maybe it's not burn. Maybe it's Battle Blood Instinct he's gaining. When the unit hits with a base attack skill when the unit takes burn damage. Okay. When hitting with a base skill. When taking burn damage. More for this and above at low percent, or at low HP, let's say. And then on kill. I do like that there's just the threatening on kill statement there. It's nice. And then support passive backed against a river. Kind of like that name. All right, support passive. And then back against the river is what? If an ally with the lowest current HP has less than X% HP, gain Clash power up. Oh, okay, so this is like just gain Clash power up on any unit if you're soloing. Okay, I can respect it. Ally with lowest. Oh, actually, never mind. It has to be at less than X% HP. It's a she passive. X% HP at minus X% gains Clash power up. I mean, that's something. It's actually not as good now that I look at it, but fine, whatever. It exists. It exists. Oh well. Hello, Rio. All right. Anything else? Just checking chat to see if I missed anything. You missed something on Game Foul. Did I? Oh, cannot be staggered or fall below 1 HP due to burn damage. Gain blood flame and burn count. Okay, you're right. I did miss that. What? Oh, wait. You're actually right. Thank you. Thy end is now. Blood flame sword ego gift. Yeah, if you're going to go back into the string cultivation map and you're going to get those ego gifts, that's going to be better. And that is kind of one of the better teams for doing MDE. So, like, it works out. It works out. You might want to get it for that. All right. That being said, let me go back to the custom statuses. Game foul. Because you're right, I did miss that. Game foul. Can't be staggered or die from burn damage. And then gain blood flame, because that's back, baby. Gain blood flame and burn count. In the same turn, it subs or returns in. Okay, so you might be able to get away with this, like, playing like Sinclair, where you substitute out and then in, right? Oh, I gotta remember, Lord of Hong Yan Hong Lu can work well with that. Okay, wait, team comp. Lord of Hong Yan Hong Lu can work well with swapping them in. Similarly with Dawn, I should consider how well swapping her in would work. I don't think it would work as well, but I do think she might be a lower priority Heishou unit purely because she's more sinking focused than Rupture. In fact, if I look at her support passive, ooh, she might actually be a backup Heishou unit now that I look at her. Like, she goes in the backup against the when you have a Heishou team, especially when you're against enemies that do have SP, mainly for her support passive. Just gonna throw that out there. Anyway, we've got the unit proper now with 5 skills. We'll start with the counter. But she is round, I know, but imagine her gaining momentum and rolling in. Sinking could be fun? I know, I'm just thinking meta. I'm thinking meta. If you want to have fun, please, feel free to ignore. You might be able to do both, but you are welcome to ignore if you ain't feeling it. Oh wait, am I not showing you guys the skill? Frey, read the skills. We get to the skills later. We get to the skills after the passives. Also, yeah, I'm not showing you guys the skills. I didn't see anyone mention that in chat. Did someone just give up? Maybe chat just gave up. Oh well. Anyway. Oh no, it is. I'm just delayed. You guys are seeing it. I'm just dumb. Cool. All right, anyway. Let's take a look at the Clashful counter first. It keeps saying Clashful Guard. I don't think that's correct, Project Moon, but all right. On use has 4 effects. Gain Blood Flame. Base power plus on Rupture. Coin power plus on Blood Flame. And then damage up on total HP lost in encounter. And then Clash Start. Okay, so it does follow the use, like, hey, we're unkillable, but we love being in a fight, and also our mental health goes up the more anyone gets hurt. I love it. And then Clash Start, gain, burn, C, and then inflict coin effects. Surprisingly not any burn count on this, but it does inflict Rupture C and burn P. Cool. Cool. Simple enough. I imagine you'll just want to use this as a starter as well, so that's nifty. Next, do we go with the skill 3 too? Let's go with the skill 3 first. Let's look at the skill 3 and then the skill 3 too. Although I am curious if they both do unfocused volley. They do both do unfocused volley. Okay. I mean, that's fine. That's not too surprising. So let's look at the skill 3. Skill 3, Blood Flame Massacre. I'm also going to check chat just in case I've missed anything. Let's see. Clashful Guard so much I'm starting to believe it. I think I'm being gaslit. Yeah, it might work. It guarantees her panic thing at least. I don't know if it guarantees her panic. If you're saying keeping her in, like, early guarantees it by putting her in the field. Because I think, if anything, you just need to guarantee getting them down to -45 or low morale. That's what guarantees it. If you can't get that, then it doesn't really guarantee it, right? Heishou Shelvin continues? Yeah. Anyway. So we've got Blood Flame Massacre, Unfocused Volley. Also, does the House Chicken theme really work with these units? Not even just because they're roosters, because I think the salsa dancing, like, works with their fight style. I don't know, I think it hits. Unfocused Volley. How many damage buffs are there? 1? Only 1 damage buff? Only 1 damage buff, okay. Damage plus based on burn on self. Combat start. Oh, I should do a little something like this. You guys can't see it yet, but I'm updating the sheet. Combat start. If the Xeno's blood flame or the Xeno is less than X percent HP, convert all coins to UBs. Okay. With blood flame or low HP, coins become UBs. Cool. Before use, at X Battle Blood Instinct, apply the skill 3-2. With X Battle, I'll just say BI. Use S3-2 instead. And then on use effects. On use. We've got gain blood flame. Then we've got gain coin power for rupture. Coin P based on rupture, and then clash P based on missing HP. Cool. Then after attack, get burn count. Sure. I'll just put that here as well. After attack plus burn count. All right, and then the coin effects. Those look like they're kind of interesting, or at least do a lot. Coin effects. On it, apply burn to target and self. Apply burn to target and self. Apply burn to target and self. Inflict rupture count. Why do I get the feeling this thing's not going to be rupture neutral? Why do I get the feeling it's not going to be count neutral, chat? This feels much more burn than rupture. Oh well. Oh well. Can't see the limit yet? Okay, yeah. All right. Yeah, we're getting the new season on December 31st. Woof. Anyway. At X plus percent HP, take burn damage. Oh, wait! So you'll deal more damage. And take more damage so you can better proc? Wait. Hold on here. When this unit takes burn damage, you get Battle Blood Instinct. Wait, that is really cool. I like that a lot. Okay, no. I kind of fuck with this. Apply burn to target and self, coins 1 through 3. And then on heads, at X plus percent, that's good because you don't want this to go like when you're too low and risk yourself dying. At X plus percent HP, take burn damage by burn potency. I also noticed that it doesn't say lose the count. Does not lose count. Well, it might lose count. That might be something that doesn't show up in the kit. We'll have to keep watch on that. Let's see. On coins 1 through 3. Wait, I'm seeing the vision a little more. And then on coin 4, inflict rupture count. Coin 4. And deal. Ooh, total burn on self plus target. Percent of gluttony damage against all targets. This one we're gonna have to keep an eye on and use Sinclair as a reference to see just how good it can get. Because I think if there's any damage cap, which there probably is, then it's gonna be higher on him than with Sinclair. All right. He can't die to burn damage, so he can't kill himself with this. It also like only applies when he has high enough burn. So like, yeah, he's protected to a certain degree. This is nice. I'm liking it. So even at 1 HP with 99 burn, you can still burn without triggering revive. This is correct. That is absolutely correct, because you just won't. All right, next. Let's take a look at the skill 3-2, the big boy. The skill 3 already looked pretty good. I'm excited for the skill 3-2. I'm actually excited for this. Okay. Unfocused volley. Sure, that's kind of your thing. I get it. It's, in a weird way, this might be working out to be a better, like, R-Core Pong Lu, you know? And frankly, not suffering as much as R-Core Pong Lu. All right, damage up based on burn on self. And then missing HP on target. Plus missing HP on target plus self, we'll say. And then on use effects. On use. Gain blood flame, sure. Gain blood flame, coin P based on rupture. Clash P based on missing HP. Clash Win is when you gain burn. Nice. Clash Win. Gain burn. After attack, consume. Okay, there it is. Consume Battle Blood Instinct. It couldn't last forever. All right. A bit of a downer, but that's how you go into the loop. This unit has a loop now. After attack, consume BI. And then at more than X burn, I guess Dawn also had a loop where it'd be after she kills the unit that has whatever the hell she's got, that has Shatter Mark. But I feel like it's not even that deep. I feel like it's not even as deep as Alan, who had that kind of loop. Oh god, my hair is tangled. Why is my hair tangled? Ugh. This is what happens when you have hair that goes down to... How far down does my hair go now? Hold up. Like, hold up. Like, if I just let it drop? That's like mid-back. Oh my god, I've been taking care of this shit. That feels good. Oh my god, don't be ready to have long hair unless you're ready to, like, detangle it all the time. I swear to god. Anyway. At more than X burn, consume up to Y excess burn and heal HP. What? Wait. Consume? Add enough burn. Add enough burn, consume some burn to heal based on burn consumed. Wait, that's kinda mad. That's kinda really handy. I like that a lot. Holy hail. All right. This is cool. This is a cool loop. Unbreakable coins, inflict, rupture, PNC. It's rupture PNC. Cool. They'll go coin effects. Hold up. I'm just typing wrong. I'm typing poorly. Oh my god. Okay, coin effects. Rupture P and C. And then on the fourth coin, let's see. If this unit has X plus burn, this unit has less than Y% HP, reuse this coin. Reuse the coin! Wait, what? How many times can you do that? How many times can you reuse that coin? Oh, I assume once. I assume it's just once, but still. With enough burn, reuse the coin? With enough self-burn, actually. I'll say self-burn. Or low HP on target, reuse the coin. And then, coin 4. Also make sure to add coin 4. Coin 4, deal X% of final damage against all targets. And then if this is the final coin, on final coin, heal HP equal to damage dealt. Okay, this already looks good, and we haven't even gotten to the skill 2s and 1 yet. Oh, but this is juicy. I'm excited. No, this concept is nice. This is a self-healing bitch. I love it. All targets in a volley. Yes. What idea would meet the power criteria to be a 6-coiner, do you think? I mean, I think Season 7 might be the first time we get it. Actually, no, we already do have that, technically. Lord of Hongyan Honglu, which I still believe is the strongest ID in existence. That's just it. Lord of Hongyan has to be the strength level. That's all. Okay. Anyway, yeah, you're not going to be using this bitch for Rupture. Not at all. So let's see. Skill 2, what you got? Mutilating Talons. Alright, not talismans, just talons. This isn't some Q-Corp shit, which I swear, I hope we're going to Q-Corp in Kanto 9. Or at least District 17, because we've seen so little of it until lately. Alright, skill 2. Gain coin P based on Rupture. Gain Clash P based on Burn on Self. I should call it Self-Burn, but I won't. Clash, start, apply burn P and C to target and self. Nice. How many heads hit effects are there, by the way? Heads hit. Actually, no heads hits on the skill 3 too, which I guess is kind of nice, though I wouldn't have minded if it was heads hit. Put in more on brand for the U, but oh well. Anyway, let's go into the coin effects. We've got Inflict Rupture, Inflict Burn Count, Sorry, hiccups. I think I drank water too fast. Inflict Rupture P and C. Yep, there they are. And then on third coin, gain Burn P and C. P and C. And then deal burn on self times X% of this coin's final damage, Wrap. And you can reuse the coin. Ooh, that's nice. On last coin, deal more damage based on self burn and coin's final damage. And then on heads or at low HP, reuse coin. God, I'm gonna have to see what the ideal state is. I guess we'll check on with you, Sinclair. Anyway. Yeah, this makes me really excited to see the meat of it, like finding the vision. Like the intricacies of it. You clearly want to get burn and get low enough, but not super duper low, right? There's like a sweet spot I want to assume around 30% HP. Then we got skill 1, which is gain coin P based on rupture, sure. Gain Clash P based on self burn. And then Clash Start. Apply Burn P and C to target and self. And then coin effects. Inflict Rupture P and C and inflict Burn P. Cool. Okay, that is the entire unit. We've got the deeds down. Next step, we've got to read into it. Ideal? Yes. Read both IDs kits. They look pretty solid, Heathcliff especially. I don't know. We might get to it later. Skill 1's just called Peckham? Yeah, it's very adept. That's something that a chicken version of Heathcliff would indeed say. Just Peckham. Get it over with, Peckham. All right. So next, we've got... what is the vision here? Clearly, for one, his ideal state is where he's at a certain percentage of HP, right? We've got to get him. He's finger-licking good, Cliff, right? Let me just get the visual up. So I think we want this guy to be at optimum HP percentage. And I'm just gonna throw a guess out there. 30%? 30% might be it. Optimum. And you get that by what? You get that by getting him Battle Blood Instinct with maximum Battle Blood Instinct. Gain BI for more damage. At max SP for heads hit. We're looking at where he's at his best, right? This is where we're at. And then I think the main deets are to focus on... Oh, with Blood Flame. Also with Blood Flame. Gotta be with Blood Flame. We gotta make it so that he can get to his skill 3-2 whenever he wants to, and then loop back around, right? That's how I see it. So I think this is like a... you start off. You could start off with a Clashable Guard. I don't know if you really need to, right? Clashable Counter. I almost got gaslit in that. Defensive is a starter, but not a necessary one. Or let's say required one. Because does it give you Blood Flame? Yes, but so does skill 3, and this unit doesn't wholeheartedly revolve around Blood Flame. Not too much. But if we do want to get a refresher on Blood Flame, I'll just bring up Sinclair. Oh my god, no, don't bring up Sinclair. Jesus Christ. Hold up. I got a better idea. Let's go to the Great Limbus Library. There we are, there we are, there we are. And then status is... Blood Flame. Alright, go, 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 go. There you are. Let's just take that, and I'll put it in the vision board for now. Oh, that didn't go well. There you are. We'll put you in the vision board. Actually, also open recent while I'm here. And open up a new vision board. There we go. It's a new layer. Cool. So yeah, there's Blood Flame, which will inflict 1 more burn and rupture potency with its skills, heal 3 SP upon staggering or killing an enemy, and gain 1 offense level up and haste next turn. Keep that in mind, offense level up and haste. I'll actually just copy and paste that, because I think I can. Yeah, let's get Blood Flame on deck with this. Custom status. There we go. Oh god, tab that in, tab that in. Oh. Formatting, it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Blood Flame. Blood Flame. I don't know if there's any other community that really likes notepads and explaining IDs and deeds as much as this one, by the way. I just want to say that. Jesus Christ. Anyway. So, he's a fella that really likes getting burned, but his burn is all for the sake of building Blood Flame. So, your optimum state for this ID is getting him to, I'm gonna guess, let's say 30% HP. With Battle Blood Instinct? It's Battle Blood Instinct, right? Yeah, it's Battle Blood Instinct, and Blood Flame, and max SP. You meet these 4 conditions, he's at his best state. The way it was like I excel, I can say that. Okay, fair point, fair point. So how do you get him to this state? Well, the easiest way to do it is to start by applying burn. Apply burn to self. How do you do that? You do it with counter. You also do it with any of his skills. Let me just double check that. Make sure that even his skill 1 and skill 2 are good for this. Skill 1 will do that to him on Clash Start. Skill 2 will do it as well. Skill 3 will do it on heads. So yes, any of his base skills will also do this. It's going to depend on which one does it better. Has an effect called Blood Flame. This is also true. With Blood Flame, but do we really want to get him Blood Flame? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. If his counter gains 4 burn count, it'll be good. That is true, actually. That is true. Best if gives a lot of count. We'll say that. Blood Flame, no bleed. No. He's burning everyone else's blood. That's fine. And then for SP, if you really can't clash well, you could use this to gain SP. Or if you need SP. Or if you need BF or SP. So if you need a boyfriend or a special partner, that's what you do. Heads hit, what else? Optimum HP, that's how you get there with the burn to self. Gain BI for more damage, but how else do you gain Battle Blood Instinct? At Clash Start, so anytime you clash, it's worth it. When it hits with the base attack skill, that's worth it. Literally, doing what you'll naturally do is how you get it. So that's fine. Like, you will naturally get to these optimum states as you play, now that I think about it. You could win rate into these optimum states, really. It's pretty simple. And then get damaged a bit as a battle tank to edge dying for low HP buffs. Get max Battle Blood Instinct. Use skill 3-2. Reset. Okay, I think we've got it. I think we've got the idea. He makes your blood boil. Anyway. Rupture really makes sense because thorns make you bleed. I think it's just Rupture because Heishou. Like, this is probably not going to be count neutral, and we should not expect it to be. But if that's what we get on the summary, I want to see how good this guy is going to be in other teams. So the vision is... keep using the regular skills to build BI and lower HP to a certain point. Then gain Blood Instinct, Blood Flame. And then use S3 to rinse, repeat. Okay. So just to be sure, you proc it by having Blood Instinct. No, you proc it by having Blood Instinct. Okay. So you need a max of Blood Instinct. I still think it's good to get Blood Flame, right? You want Blood Flame? No, actually, you don't need to get Blood Flame. Wait, you don't need it. Hold up, no. Just then use skill 3 too. Rinse, repeat. Okay, that's simple enough. All right, that'll work. All right, let's see. So then, if it's that simple, what team comps does he use? I'm not gonna say it's super simple, but it's like pretty good. Because if we look back at Limbus now, if I go back into here and hide the window capture, go to Limbus. Because he is Heathcliff's first burn team, right? First burn unit. So let's go back to burn. We've got Sancton. I think Fire Fist Office Gregor would work well with this, right? District 12 fuel and burn count. I mean, he's a burn unit. He's just a burn unit. He's gonna do well. I think he's definitely useful as someone who is willing to be fodder. He might actually be the... Could he be the Pregger of Burn? Is Kentucky Fried Heathcliff the Pregger of Burn? Do you guys see that? I think that kind of works. Oh, hey, Fox. Good to see ya. Because he would go well... The units he'd go well are basically all the 3 stars we have, the lowest priority being Ishmael, but even then, they're pretty good. Right? Yeah, he will be... I think he can be the Pregger of Burn. Oh, wait a second! Wait. Oh, hold up. Healing out the least SP by max 10? You could heal more allies SP with this. He's gonna do so well with Liu Yi's song because they love healing SP of their allies. Oh, he's gonna have a good time with them. Ardor Blossom Star, Faust, I don't think so. This is a whatever for him. I'm thinking of synergies. The units themselves are fine. There is kind of a synergy with Magic Bullet Otis if she shoots him. She could shoot Heathcliff. Heathcliff is the sinner that gets shot the most, which is kind of funny. I'll take that, yeah. Another day I get out of work and see you live. Yeah, I've decided to start streaming whenever I see the new IDs come out, but that's fun. Threshold? Depends on health and stagger threshold. This is true. A really bad stagger threshold could ruin him. But I will say, Liu team, and especially Liu song, go well with him. He will die to Dark Flame. That is also true. But he does have an anti-death mechanic, right? Let's see. Let me just show that off again. Window capture. Will he die to Dark Flame? When the suit takes damage that brings their HP down to 0, nullify that damage. No, he won't die to Dark Flame. If anything, Dark Flame might actually make it so that he gets closer to his optimum state if you just let him take it, which is really funny. The passive would save him. It's not that the Game Foul passive would save him, it's the Flame Rooster's Death Defiance. That would save him once. He would get it once, but I think by then, you're gonna be better off. It's fine. So, yeah. He's not totally immune to Dark Flame, but, like, he would survive it once. But okay, we've got the vision. I want to see what can ruin him. What can ruin him? Ruin with a capital. In fact, let me share that. And then we'll get to the vision board. So what can ruin him? I'd say super high Blood Instinct. Super super high Battle Blood Instinct cap. This is more of a resource, so if you have to get super high with it in order to use the skill 2, that's gonna be a problem. That means you can't use the skill 2 as often. Because we know that he can get it a lot. We know that he basically gets it like, what? How many times per turn? At Clash Start. When he hits with the base attack skill. When he takes burn damage on kill. That's as much as 4 Battle Blood Instinct per turn, maybe 5 if it's not capped. Or, you know what? Low BI gain cap per turn. The combination of these two could ruin him. That could indeed do it. And then low HP threshold for proccing effects. That could ruin him. If it's lower than like 20%, that's really bad. If it's 20%, that's still not great. If it's 30%, that's actually fine, I feel. Let's take a look. Oh, wait, God. Is this always been covering me? Oh my God. I didn't mean for it to be that large. But let's take a look at Cluck Claire in the cuck chair right here. Oh, you guys can't see him. Hold up. There we go, there we go. You is 50? No, me is 30. Let's see. You is 50, let's see. Clash power +1 for every 20% missing HP. Okay, max 50% HP. Or max 50% damage, rather. Unit has Blood Flame or unit has less than 50% HP. Okay. Okay, this saying 50% is good. If it's like a she unit and you want to get them down to like 50%, that's fine. That's actually boding pretty well. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. I will say that can still ruin him, but still. U is 50%. I'll also scroll back up and correct this to 50%. We'll say 50. 50%. 50%. I was pessimistic. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about the U, about the U pack. But then what? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Let's go back here. Oh, we've got the window captcha. So then if I bring this back up, what else could ruin him? Low burn count application, but I don't think you need to worry as much about burn count. There's always low clash power. There's always that. So I'll just throw that up there, but that's just an obligatory mention. As usual, low clash power moves. Let's see. High clash power thresholds for gaining coin power. And then I guess, you know what? You know what? Low burn application on self. I think that one's worth mentioning. He kind of lives and dies on getting that burn application on himself, because it can't kill him. He can heal based off of it. And I think as long as he's able to get his skill 3-2 on command, he's pretty well off. He's pretty well off. So, okay. I think we've got all the deets. Let's go to the vision board. So, next step. Open up GIMP. We now bring him to coin power thresholds don't really matter for burn IDs. At least on target effects. Might get team combo with Hong Lu before Ryo or Otis. He might, actually. That is worth mentioning. I'd say, yeah, an Adept would get that before, but does that really matter? I guess that does deal more damage, but that's only in terms of Hong Lu. Anyway, let's change this up. So I'm going to try and keep this version of it really simple as much as possible. So let's go into... Let me just change this, actually. I want this to be 128 font. Phase 1. Phase 1, you want to really start applying burn on yourself and getting your SP up. So, we say... apply burn on self. Okay, now we get this down to like 96. That's better. Okay, apply burn on self with the skill 1, skill 2, skill 3. Any of the skills do this. Any of the skills do this. So I'll just duplicate them all. Duplicate this. Duplicate this. Duplicate this. And duplicate the counter. Oh, there you are. Duplicate this. So any of these will do that job. Right. Okay. There we go. And then Honolulu gets free damage, so I see that as a win. Yeah. I feel like there's an obligatory mention where every unit in theory is useful to Lord of Hongyan, Honglu because they are. But like, I don't know if I want to put that down on a vision board, right? I think that's more like a side mention. And then gain Battle Blood Instinct. We'll put that here to new layer. Or not Battle Blood. Oh yeah, it is Battle Blood Instinct. We'll move this here and then layer scale to 150. Cool. Gain BI. Gain BI. Honestly, both of these are one and the same. You get them the same way, just by using the damn skills. So, like, we'll say gain BI here. Put this here, apply burn on self. Because with enough burn on self, you're already getting some benefits, right? Oh, I meant it might be a downside? Oh, let's see. Oh, I see. Okay. Gain BI, apply and burn on self. And then, actually, let's say gain BI and SP. And SP. Cool. That's phase 1. I think there might be a 3-phaser to this, actually. I think this is the 3-phase ID. Hold up. This is phase 1. Apply burn on self. Ah. Gain BI and SP. There you go. And then phase 2, you get... It's banana? What the fuck you mean it's banana? Delete layer. Phase 1, duplicate this. To phase 2. And then, this might surprise you. You might be a little blindsided by this. But what we're gonna do in phase 2 is we're actually gonna gain even more BI. He's actually gonna more BI. And I say that because gaining SP and applying burn is a start in itself. You already get coin power procs and heads hit procs after you've done that. I meant bolus, damn it. Alright, let's see. BI and SP, right. Gain more BI. So he's gonna more BI, which I know how that sounds. I'm down with it. We've got the Dorb and we've got the more BI. And then what you can do is then gain Blood Flame. You don't have to gain Blood Flame, but I think it's a nice handy deal. I'll say optional. I'll say optional here. 96. Optional. And we'll just get the icon for Blood Flame as well. Let me just snag that really quickly. Blood Flame. Oh, well, that was a screenshot. We'll throw this up. To new layer. And I do think I am simplifying these a little bit, but I think it's overall fine. I actually am very confident in getting a video out about this one, so it should explain it better. Gain Blood Flame, optional. There we go. Heathcliff. Is this vision word for Heishou Don or Heathcliff? Heathcliff. Let me actually identify that, because you are right. I should screen cap him so that it's very clear who this is for. Thank you for the reminder. Thank you for asking. Heathcliff, to new layer. There we are. And I'll actually shrink them down a little bit. 85%. There we go. And then we want to lower his HP. Yeah, I think lowering HP is good. Lower his HP to, we'll say, less than 50%. There we go. There we go, and then 96 it. If I'm missing something, by the way, please feel free to tell me. I'm not going to get his Lord of Hongyan passive or buff, but, you know, if we're going with the base loop, we'll do that, and then we'll get phase 3. Duplicate. Amazing layout. It's a quick and dirty version. It does the job, but there's going to be a cleaner one later. Phase 3. Use skill 3 too. And then where are you? There's extra skills. Skill 3-2. Duplicate layer. Ooh. Skill 3-2. Heal. Yeah, I think heal is very self-explanatory. You don't need to worry as much about that. And then it's simple as you go back here. So layer, new layer. You go back here. Okay. So then I believe this is how you do it. So phase 1, you're going to focus on getting a lot of burn on yourself. You're going to gain Battle Blood Instinct and SP. For the heads hits, burn will help you start proccing those additional coin power-ups from burn. Any of your skills will do this. You can win rate into going from skill 1 or phase 1 to phase 2. Also, I will just make it an extra addendum. Counter good. Use counter if getting SP is hard. Use counter if getting SP is hard. There we go. We'll say that. Put that at like 80. There we go. Alright, I think that's good. So you get your SP up, you get your burn on self to get your procs, and once you have those procs, you then go into phase 2, where your main focus is getting that additional Battle Blood Instinct by continuing to use your moves. And then whenever you feel like you have enough, you try and lower your HP to lower than 50% so that you can get the heals. Let me just double check one thing. Make sure that at low enough percent, yeah, because you keep dealing more damage and hurting yourself. And you deal more damage by hurting yourself. And then you heal. So yeah, you go phase 1, apply burn, get the procs. Phase 2, get more Battle Blood Instinct, get your Blood Flame if you want to, lower your HP to get more damage procs. Phase 3, you use your skill 2, go Unga Bunga, heal, go back to phase 2. That's it. Or if Heathcliff lost his clashes, yes, if you can't do it. But no, that's it. That's the vision. I think this is a much better ID, predominantly because it can heal better. This thing can heal so much better than Sinclair and is not made to die. Would you consider putting him, like, in the back? Kinda. You might consider putting him in the back for a bit. If I go back to his support passive, it's not the best support passive, but if you bring him in with Lord of Hongyan's own counter skill and get him off with, like, additional SP at the start, then that's gonna help out. I'll even make a note of this as well. Easier to get SP if brought with Hong Kong Lu counter. I think that's as complicated as I want to get. Back then coming to the front when needed, most likely, yes. So that's it. That is all there is to it. Are there any questions? Because I think that we've basically covered everything necessary. Oh, now is your last chance. Heishou. Sinclair doesn't even need to heal. He can't even damage himself, which is why he's so bad. That is also true. That's a very good point. I guess we could check on ego for good measure. So let's take a look at that, and then we'll call it. Let's remove GIMP and the window capture. Because, like, does he have a burn ego? Not really. Holiday's the closest. I don't really think he has a burn ego, so he's gonna need a lot of help with burn. Thankfully, he's good support. Is this the final Heishou we're getting this season? Likely. Likely. This is likely the final one, unless they decide to give Merceau one, and I doubt it. Check the branch-specific ego gift. Fine, sure. List of ego gifts. but then we'll call it list of ego gifts, Limbus Company Wiki. Is this list of ego or list of ego gifts? Hold up. List of ego gifts. Mirror dungeon, list of ego gifts. Okay. So I'll put that back up. Window capture, we'll go to story dungeons, I guess. And see if this procs it even better. Merceau is truly a stranger? Yeah. We might get him, who knows, we might. Moon in the Water, the Unchosen. Rip her. Let's see, where is it? Oh, Blood Flame Sword. First turn start of an encounter, identify base attack skills that gain 5 burn, and heal 8 SP. HP gets capped to 49%. They take 50% less damage and receive 50% reduced heal. Oh, that's a good case for this being 50% max. That's actually a super good case. Okay, no, I think that's it. I think that very much confirms it. All right, y'all, that's about it. Keep in mind, we are going to be getting a few videos out this week. I know I've said that a few times in Discord, which we do have, which I think my working should be done soon, and we can actually finish our watch-alongs. But I'm going to be streaming Refraction Railway, where every turn I eat a chicken nugget up to 100. And hopefully I don't have to eat them all. We'll see. But we might have as many as 3 videos coming out in the next 7 days, because scheduling has been really friggin' weird. Either way, thanks for joining in. Join the Discord using the link in the description if you want. And good luck with your polls. Bye!